Lordy, this the belly. Okay, where do I start? Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. I'm DeeDee. If this is your first time tuning in, go ahead and click the subscribe button. For all my return subscribers, thank you guys so much. So as most of you probably already know, what the first one is going to be is that I am very tired. Like, did I say tired? Maybe I should say tired, because you know, tired is tired. It's the past tense of being tired. It's tired, okay? I can definitely tell that my energy level this pregnancy is way different than it was with my son. My son is 4, so just in that small amount of time, I just feel like, baby, the energy level has changed. Okay, like I'm really tired, out of breath from walking from point A to point B. Now in all fairness, I am 38 weeks pregnant, but even before I hit 38 weeks, I was still tired. Like, I feel like ever since I found out I was pregnant, I've been tired from that day on, from that day forward. So I will say that you can definitely tell a difference in your energy level. I do take a lot of vitamins. I'm not gonna go, I got ready to name all of them. I take a lot, I'm gonna keep it at this. I take a lot of vitamins. I take an iron supplement that is prescribed through my doctor. That's 325 milligrams. Most iron supplements that you're gonna find over the counter will probably be like 50, 60, 70, 80 milligrams, something like that. Again, mine is 325. I take vitamin D. I mean, I'm taking a lot of vitamins to help with that, and of course my prenatal. You know what, I'll link the video to all the supplements that I'm currently taking and the supplements that I was taking in order to increase my fertility. I'll link that in the description. But y'all, I'm still tired, so it's like no matter what I do, I'm tired. Next, I'll say that this pregnancy I have been very paranoid, and I know it's because of my age, because it took me a while to get pregnant. Like I had a hard time getting pregnant this go around, so I experienced secondary infertility. I'm not sure if I have my fertility story. Maybe I should try to do that to give people more information. But yeah, so it took me a while to get pregnant. We tried IUI, it didn't work. We tried IVF, that didn't work as well. And then I ended up getting pregnant naturally when I felt like, was that Kim? Getting pregnant naturally when I didn't even think that I could get pregnant anymore. And I just felt like I was so afraid to get excited, because I had joined all these different groups on Facebook of, like, you know, fertility in your 40s, and you know, all these different IVF groups and all this other stuff. And you know, people will post the good and the bad. So I felt like I was seeing more bad than good, and I finally had to get out of those groups because I didn't want to see anything bad, but I was afraid to share it with people. Like I said, I was afraid to get too excited, because I'm like, it took me this long to get pregnant. Like, what if I have a miscarriage? You know, what if something happens? So I just feel like I was very, very paranoid, very protective, because I wanted a baby so bad. And I just kept thinking, I don't think God would bring me this far to like let something happen to my baby, you know? But yes, definitely this time I'm very, very paranoid. And again, I know it is because, you know, I'm older. The risks are a lot higher. I mean, the risks were already high when I was 36, but at 40, they're even higher, you know, and they tell you, oh, you know, congratulations, you're pregnant. And then they tell you all the negative things. And it's like, gee, thanks, you know? So, I feel like this time around, again, like the paranoia is just at a whole nother level. Like I've heard this before, but I really didn't know until I experienced it. The doctors and stuff say that with your second pregnancy, your body automatically knows what to do. Yeah, I kid you not, I probably was only like 6 weeks pregnant and my little belly had popped. I think that I didn't start showing really with Cam until I was like, ooh, how far? Like maybe 3.5 months pregnant. Yeah, 3.5, 4, I want to say 3.5 months pregnant. I had like a little pudge, but at 6 weeks, baby, my stomach was sticking out, and it was like no way and trying to hide it or anything like that. Like, you definitely could tell that I was pregnant. So I feel like I've gotten bigger faster. And this pregnancy, my last pregnancy, I gained a lot of weight, and I felt like I gained weight throughout my body, like my legs, my belly, my butt, like everything. This pregnancy, the majority of my weight is in my belly. Like, that's where pretty much all my weight is. My belly is stretched to the max. With my son, I had stretch marks from my navel on down, and with my daughter, just right from as soon as, like, you know, getting pregnant and she started growing even just a little bit. Child, they all the way up here. So yes, I will say that I got bigger a lot faster with this second pregnancy. Next, I don't know if it's my age. I'm not sure what it is, but low key, I feel like my pH balance was just off. And again, I don't know if it's because I'm older. I could be premenopausal for all I know. You know what I'm saying? I do feel like I was really, really hot. Like this entire pregnancy, I've been hot. Even from the beginning of the pregnancy, I was just always really hot. I'm still really hot. And so I just felt like I was sweating a lot, like definitely sweating a lot between my legs. Oh my God. Like it got to the point to where I can't go without wearing a panty liner. I was wearing pads at first, but then I, you know, switched it down to a panty liner. And even then, if the panty liner gets too wet, then I have to change. Like I was constantly changing my underwear because I was just so wet, like so hot and sweaty. And I don't remember being like this with my other pregnancy. So yeah, I'm thinking, I could be wrong, but your girl might be premenopausal or something like that, because I don't understand how it just like changed so drastically. So yes, very hot, very sweaty, trying out different like hygiene products and stuff this go around that I didn't have to do the first time around. Like I literally have to wear powder every single day, like between my legs, up under the little underneath little titty area that you have. So yes, that's one of the things that I am dealing with, and I do think it's because of my age. The next one is more pelvic pain, and I think the pelvic pain could possibly be that maybe I'm not as active as I was. You know what I mean? That's the only thing I can think of. But yeah, like for one, my daughter is sitting a lot lower than my son was. But I would say midway through the pregnancy, that's when I started noticing like I was having a lot of pelvic pain. Now I was active up until getting pregnant with her, and then I feel like once I got pregnant again, y'all, I have been so tired the entire time that I really haven't done a whole lot. Like I haven't really walked a lot, you know, exercise and stuff like that. And so I think all of that plus my age is contributing to the fact that my lower area, it just always feels like really, really tight, like tight and kind of sore. Talked to the doctor about it and they said it was nothing to worry about, but I'm like, I didn't experience this before. It's just like your body can just change. Even if it was just a 1-year thing, I feel like your body can still make changes. But yeah, like these are drastic changes. In my opinion, they're drastic changes that I'm dealing with. But again, like it's nothing wrong or anything like that. So on the flip side of the paranoia, I will say that I feel like I appreciate the pregnancy more just because I know what I went through in order to get here. And I just really feel so blessed. You know, I think sometimes in life we take things for granted. And when I got pregnant with my son, I had been on birth control pills since the age of like 17. And so yeah, I was on birth control for like 17, 18 years. And got off birth control, and as soon as I got off my birth control, I had one regular cycle like the doctor said, and then I got pregnant. So for me, getting pregnant that fast at the age of 35, yeah, I think I was 35 and then I had him at 36. I was like, I'm good. I didn't think there would be any issues at all whenever me and my husband decided to try to have another child. And so when you don't go through something, you don't know how valuable it is, you know? And sometimes you can just kind of feel like just because you want to have kids, okay, that means that you can, and that's not true. There are a lot of people in the world that want to have children, that are still trying to conceive and have children, and they haven't, unfortunately, you know, like reached their goal yet. So for me, it's like I don't take this for granted. I'm really excited. Again, I feel blessed that I'm even able to be in the situation that I am, even able to make a video and tell the world, okay, these are the things I tried and they failed. So because of that, I didn't think that there was any hope for me. And here I am pregnant. So I do think that because I am older, I do appreciate it a lot more. And the last one I'll say is a lot more doctor's appointments. When I was pregnant with Kim, I had my regular doctor's appointments, and then I think once I reached like 30, was it 30 weeks? 31, 32, somewhere up in there, between 30 and 32 weeks, I started going to the doctor every week. With this one, with this pregnancy, I'm seeing like a high risk doctor. So I see a regular OBGYN and I see a high risk doctor. And I would see both my doctors once a month. So I would have 2 doctor's appointments a month. Now I'm to the point to where I have 2 doctor's appointments per week. So I'm seeing both doctors every week. The high risk doctor, I feel like those appointments are like a little bit more intimate. They're running like a lot of tests and you're getting more information than you would from the OBGYN appointments. But yeah, it's just like a lot more appointments, a lot more testing, and it doesn't bother me because I feel like I'm already paranoid anyway. So the fact that I'm going to the doctor all the time kind of like helps alleviate some of the paranoia that I have. But I will say, yes, there's a big difference in how many times you go to the doctor when you're in your 40s being pregnant as opposed to, you know, if you were in your 20s or even your 30s. Okay, y'all, so that pretty much sums up my experience being pregnant in my 40s. If there's anyone else out there that is pregnant in your 40s and you want to drop me a comment and let me know what your experience is, then feel free to go ahead and do that. I really appreciate y'all supporting my channel. And if you made it this far, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Stay tuned for more videos. And so until next time, see you guys later. Bye.